I'm Matt Bichard with REIT.com here in San Francisco for REITWorld 2013. Joining me for this CEO Spotlight is Spencer Kirk, the CEO of Extra Space Storage. Spencer, thanks so much for joining us today.
You're welcome. Nice to see you, Matt.
Now, you've said recently that the self-storage industry finds itself in unprecedented times with fundamentals being as good as you've ever seen them in your career. What is your outlook regarding how these tailwinds can be in the favor of the sector going forward?
Well, let's talk about what the two tailwinds are. Number one is there is virtually no new supply. And because of some difficulties in bringing this asset class out of the ground and getting it leased up, we see muted supply for the next 2 to 4 years. Secondly, the internet was the big game changer. We're a retail play now, and the scale and sophistication to play on the internet has virtually locked out the smaller operator. So the internet has not become the great equalizer, as many people thought. It's the great divider, and so the large publicly traded companies are taking a disproportionate share of customers that are available in the marketplace. And I think those are long-term trends. I don't see the internet going away either.
And picking up on that a little bit, because of some of those factors, acquisitions continue to be a major growth driver for your company. How does the market for these deals look going forward in terms of available supply, pricing, and the competition for those assets?
There's a lot of competition for these assets. People like self-storage. It's well understood today. With the top 10 operators owning, controlling, or operating less than 10% of the market, we've got a very fragmented environment. And I think that although there's some pricing competition that's a little stiffer than we would like, the landscape for a number of transactions for financial consolidation appears to be wide open. I actually think you will see an acceleration in the acquisitions market.
And lastly, can you talk a little bit about your company's balance sheet and how that matches up with some of your growth plans going forward?
Our balance sheet has never been in better shape. This past year, we had tremendous access to low-cost debt. We were able to issue a convertible bond, which was well received, and we also just did an equity offering, which was very well received. And we think that as long as we've got a place to deploy the capital will be made readily available. And we're very optimistic about the future on that.
Spencer, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Matt.
For more on this and other REIT news and analysis, be sure to visit REIT.com.